welcome to the first episode of Burton Stoned Lane.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm K.
I'm Wunch.
Big old Wunch.
Wunch.
A little bit about me. I go to uni. I'm not going to say where. Doing a media course, just in case they know the other word.
Madness. Why? What's the actual word?
Media production.
Oh.
Yeah. So, media production course, and yeah, Wunch.
I'm at uni as well. That's why we're in the same house. That's how that happened.
We have to establish. So this is a student house, and we live together. Anyway, carry on. Just don't know who we are.
Yeah, that is true. I just presumed everyone had guessed that some. Yeah. And I'm doing graphic design, so I'd say the courses are in the same
Same
sort
sphere.
of
Same sphere. Yeah.
different corners.
Different corners. Same sphere.
Yeah.
There's
Spheres don't have corners. Aren't they just a complete?
Wait, what? Different square, different corners.
No, you said they're in the same sphere, and I went, yeah, but they're in different corners
Of a sphere.
of a sphere. Like,
True.
mad. Has that actually changed?
Nope, no, while, can't lie. That's been that for a good while now. Just to clarify what we're looking at, we're watching a 24/7 nature.
It's kind of like the world from above, but just
Yeah.
constantly through a camera. But this scene has just been on the screen for.
Yeah. So
How long has it been? It's been 2 minutes.
no, it's been on the left for less than 2 minutes, surely.
I don't know.
I feel like I've seen another one. What were we talking about again?
How have we got that sidetracked?
So, what funny stories do you have?
I say we start with house ones.
House ones, alright.
So
Should we tell
there's like
the one about you?
yeah.
That starts at the beginning, doesn't it?
But I'll explain. Like, firstly, there's like 5 of us, right, in the house. So this was one night, probably at the start of this term. So once we just come back from summer, and then was it the first time we ever got drunk together?
Yeah. Indeed.
Was it actually?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder it was kind of like that then. Like, that seems like a classic thing. If it had just
The
been
first
like,
time I got drunk
yeah.
was good. Yeah. It's like a good memory.
I definitely overdid it.
It's a bit
Probably-
it's a slight understatement.
It's probably the most I've ever done it. Like, I think I was probably just quite close to alcohol poisoning at that point. Yeah.
What did you drink, Marcus? Tell the people.
It was like off-brand vodka, wasn't
Yeah.
it? It was some weird brand, but it was a litre.
A whole litre.
A whole litre.
You didn't have all of that alone.
No, another one of our housemates did. So.
Yeah.
There we go. But we just all kind of started drinking as you normally would, then got a few of the drinking games going.
Yeah.
And then
Ed came down at 6.
I don't remember the timeline.
Oh, okay. No, neither do I.
Well, because I was out. I don't actually remember most
I
of
don't remember the timeline. But our other housemate came down in a suit basically halfway through the night.
Yeah, which was very random.
Which is strange.
Did he stay in that?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. But from what I remember is came down in a suit suddenly.
Yeah.
And the next thing after that, the same guy in the suit was standing on the side.
Oh, we're trying to blame this on the other guy, are we?
Wait, he was the one.
It was you that did it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that was him. I had a bit.
Yeah.
No, he got it out. He literally put it in his mouth.
Yeah.
I haven't explained what this is. I'm just going to sound so out of
sus.
context.
It's gonna
Just
be
clip
so
that.
sus, man.
So I was on standing on the side for some reason, wasn't I? On,
Yeah,
the kitchen
you
side.
were taking pictures because you thought it looked cool.
Oh, okay. And I could see on top of the additional high up cupboards, right on top of those. And on the one next to me, there wasn't anything. It was just dusty and grim. But then our other housemate was stood up there, and he notices this lollipop that looks like it's been there a few years.
a good couple centuries, I'd say.
It was looking a bit dusty.
A bit dusty.
No, it literally was dusty though. It was, yeah.
Whoa.
And then he just randomly unwraps it, and
now we were like, the forbidden lolly.
And then he just licks it. And then I just grabbed it and licked it as well, which is just fucking weird. But then he took a chomp out of it.
Yep.
Because we knew I remember that we knew that it was a weird texture, like it was soft.
It was soft, yeah.
Yeah,
it was soft.
It wasn't me that did that.
I touched it. that sounded so that was like a.
That was so weird. Oh, look, it's changed finally.
It's not changed. It's zooming out.
Wait, what?
So look, there's.
He's tripping.
Sorry, guys. We're still looking at that same picture, but it was a lake, and it's zooming out of the lake to reveal the mountains and stuff like that. Yeah. So, anyway.
Mad. I'll let you lead on because I don't remember the rest of the night.
Okay, so
because of what happened to me, I just.
We'll get to that. So after the Forbidden Lolly, we had a dartboard in our kitchen, right? And I find it hard to talk to them.
Yeah.
I find it really difficult.
Maybe we just get a cut out of an audience. You can just pretend
that they're in conversation as well. I'll just talk to this little thing here. Yeah, so we've got a dartboard, and I was like, "Oh, has anyone ever seen those videos of people who throw a dart at people's hands?" And they were like, "No." I was like, "Oh, let's do it, like a fun joke, like a funny thing." So I said, "E-Dog, put your hand on the dartboard," and he was like, "Oh, okay." Oh, you're not gonna do it, and I actually threw it.
But it was like. Oh, right.
It was the most perfect thing. It landed just in between his fingers.
Yeah. It was mad.
It was insane.
And everyone just started going like,
because that could have like so easily hit his hand like in any position.
Because you were drunk, so you were just lobbing it anyway. Surely you weren't aiming for that gap. What were you actually aiming for?
I don't know, Jeff.
Did you just throw it towards his hand?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But, I don't know. I thought he was going to move it, to be fair, but it just stayed there.
Yeah, that's probably what you were thinking.
Oh, yeah,
but it was just from that. I do remember that. As you retell it, I keep remembering.
Everyone just went. Everyone just went insane.
Fucking mental.
So that happened.
Is there anything happened between then and me being like slumped over the chair?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so then the next thing I remember, or we both remember, is that I was pretty bad. But I wasn't like at the point where I thought I was going to throw up or anything. I just skipped that and went straight to kind of not being with it.
Yeah.
And I was like slumped over this chair we have in the kitchen, which is like an office desk kind of chair, isn't it? So it like moves about. It's pretty shit. And I'm like slumped over it, and then on our first night here. Yeah, so the neighbour came round like on the first night just because we were chatting in the corridor.
This is the day before I moved in.
Yeah, and so we were like wary of her because she went fucking mental at the door. Like she was fuming. It was probably 1 a.m. and we were just having a normal conversation, just in the hallway, and she was fuming. So we kind of learnt from that. And then on this next night, which was probably a few weeks later, so I'm slumped over this chair. We're all pretty loud. The music's on pretty loud, and we hear a knock at the door. And she like knocked on the door whilst I'm out of it. And because I kept turning the music up.
And then you were like, "I'll take responsibility
if she comes round." And I was like, "That's not gonna work."
Like, I was like, "No, it'll be fine. I'll take responsibility. You don't have to worry. If she comes, I'll take care of it."
Didn't you go to?
And then I had to do it.
You know what happened at the door then?
She was like, "It's." Oh, what did happen at the door? I don't really remember, to be fair.
You do? I remember just shouting at you. And
she was just shouting, saying like, "Oh, this is ridiculous." Oh, she was like, "I'm gonna call your landlord."
Wait, is that the last time
you're gonna get kicked out of your uni? That's what she was saying to me.
We've done pretty well because that was a while ago now. That's probably like 3 months ago, and she hasn't been around since.
No.
But obviously, I'm in a state anyway. She comes around, so we all decide to quiet her down, but we don't like stop.
No,
this is probably like 1 a.m. at this point.
I think we like half turned the speaker off, I think.
Yeah. Well, so we all quite now. I got to that point where it slowed down, so we were all just kind of sitting there. And then I remember I've heard from other people that apparently I started not feeling very well. So I'm like over the sink in the kitchen whilst everyone's sitting at the table so they can see me. And then I swear you went up. Did you go up?
Do you know what we forgot to mention?
What?
That we're high.
Oh shit! Yeah. No, they've probably got that by now. Wait. Let me finish the story.
Sorry, guys.
Well, no, that's like
that was the whole premise of this podcast. Was that we were supposed to.
That sums it up so well. What it's gonna be like.
We were supposed to mention. Like, oh guys, welcome to Burton Stone Lane. This is a podcast about being high.
Yeah. Well, it's not about being high.
Well, no,
we're just being high and trying to form like a conversation.
Sorry, it's a podcast while we're high. That's what it is. And then we've got to mention that. So sorry, guys. Anyway,
that's our whole premise. Is that we're... And if you hadn't realised that by now, then it probably isn't working, is it?
No.
It's not. Oh, so I'm feeling bad at this point.
I
swear you went upstairs. And
bear in mind, I don't know the rest of this because this is when we're alone.
So I'm piecing that together from what... Yeah, and the next thing I'm kind of conscious of is I'm suddenly upstairs. I'm in the bathroom, and I'm going to throw up, and I'm trying to decide between the toilet and the sink. Because I just didn't know which to go for. And because I took too long, I ended up just hitting directly in between them. And it just literally covered
So guys,
the
when he says directly in between them,
no,
he means... everywhere but the toilet. So the left side of the toilet, the right side of the toilet, like in front of the toilet. It was just everywhere. And why we're telling the story is before we started drinking, he ate like a pesto pasta. And it was those pastas with
banging, to be fair. I can't eat it ever again.
Tell me when you never eaten it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they were the bow tie pasta that he'd eaten. Called. So, obviously, he does his throwing up, he goes to bed, everyone goes to bed, and we wake up the next morning.
Well, I can tell you how who woke up first. You probably woke up before me. Because I can tell you how I woke up, and it was I'm just like, right, so I'd clearly thrown up. Yeah. I got a load of it down me.
Oh, I do remember this. Yes.
It's like, all that top came out alright from the wash.
Yeah, you were off there.
And I kind of like, I woke up and I was like, my feet were definitely off my bed. You know, that kind of like...
Yeah, you're just like...
I'm on top of my duvet.
And
I clearly haven't moved all night. I just wake up and obviously I feel probably the shittest I've felt from drinking. So bad. And there's just dry... I mean, it wasn't the pasta stuff. It was probably the pesto that just dried to me. And then... I'm clearly like, oh shit, what's the bathroom going to be like? Like, I definitely didn't remember in that state what had happened. I knew I'd been sick, so I was like, I should go and check. And I opened the door and I was like, oh shit. and then I'm pretty sure another one of our flatmates came out of her room and she was like...
Lucille?
Lucille was like, are you alright? And I'm like... Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure I cleaned it up. This was like 8 a.m. as well.
No, because I saw it. That's why I knew what it was.
But you've been up early.
So I've been up early, so that's what it was. So basically, I walk into this bathroom, and it is a sight to behold. Yeah. There is vomit mixed with pesto mixed with pasta. But the craziest part was the fact that there was whole pieces of pasta on the floor. As in, this guy's eaten this before the party, and instead of chewing, he's just gone.
You were there when I ate it. Like, you know.
You must have been scoffing it down. You must have been.
I was probably pretty hungry.
So you thought you just.
But there were olives in it, and the olives were fully formed, and I didn't. They were big olives. Like, I didn't just swallow those.
They were olives, and they were fully formed pasta.
Mate, something had happened in my stomach.
So this is where I go to theorise that the lick of the forbidden lolly caused some kind of chemical reaction that bonded the atomic structures
back to how it was. Whoa, that is mad. And then I cleaned it up, I'm pretty sure. And then I probably felt shit for 3 days. Like, I was hungover for a while. I don't think I came out of my room for a bit.
No, I don't remember seeing you.
Well, I'd say that's pretty much the end of that one.
That was, yeah.
I don't know, what other stories have we got?
Halloween.
Oh, that's your turn, isn't it?
This is my turn, yes.
Have you done it twice, or have you only done it once?
I did it twice.
When was the first time you did it?
What do you mean?
Oh no, on that night. Is that the only time so far at uni you've thrown up?
No.
Really?
First year?
No, not first year. I mean second year.
Oh, we're second years, by the way.
Fuck's sake.
Um,
I love how we talked about like what we were doing at uni and didn't go what year we were in. In second year, have you only thrown up once?
Yes, because I've been here the whole of second year.
Yeah.
So
just once.
Just once. Yeah.
I think I'm the same, but that was the guy. So we basically all dressed up for Halloween.
Oh, and there's Killua-san. Some of you might know that. Some of you might not. It's an anime character.
And
what did you dress up as?
Kaneki-san.
Also an anime character.
Yeah. So but we're gonna address that topic as a whole, the anime topic.
Yes.
Further on.
In another episode.
Yeah. And then our other housemates went as other people.
Yeah.
And,
we went out for Halloween basically. So.
Yeah, but is this the one time we've been out?
Yeah, literally one time
because of just COVID and everything.
Yeah. So we pre-drank a bit. I had your standard.
Oh, I
had
my contact in, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Which was a performance in itself, just getting the contact in my
You
eye.
did struggle, to be fair. You did struggle.
Just kept coming out my room, just kind of like, just getting pissed off.
I might have to not do it, guys.
Oh, you went mad at me when I said that.
Yeah, because I was like, mate, you will get it in. I've got it in. Lucy didn't get hers in, to be fair.
No, she didn't.
We were drinking I was drinking you're saying Copperbergs, maybe a couple of dark fruits, and obviously you got your Baileys. I was smashing down a couple of Bailey shots.
Mm-hmm.
Or swigs, sorry.
I was just on the JD to start with.
So. You got on the JD, a bit whiskey.
And then I think we went out pretty fast because it's taken us a while to get ready. So
it's because you have to be. Obviously, you guys know it's 10:00 curfew. Well, it was 10:00 curfew. Sorry. Before this new lockdown now, so you had to be. All the bars closed at 10. Sorry.
Yeah.
So that was the latest you could be out.
Come home after that.
So we left probably 7ish.
Yeah, and then I'm not sure. Was it a good night? I think it was probably a good night.
I actually enjoyed it. Yeah.
But I think we might, if that had been just a night out in terms of
it would be horrible.
It would have been awful. But we kind of we went to a bar.
A bar,
which we
waited in line for
an hour and
easy, an hour 10, easy.
So by the time we got in, it was probably just 9:05, kind of.
Like an hour.
So we get in and we get our drinks pretty fast, and then
we did,
and then our friends come in and they just didn't get served.
No, for a good 15.
And then,
I say good 15. A good 10
obviously,
minutes.
your boy muscled up to the bar and was like, "Yeah, can we get some service over?"
Yeah, he's got tall, privileged guys. He's in fact 6'3".
6'3", 6'2", 6'3".
I'd say you're 6'3". Yeah, you're definitely 6'3", mate. I've seen some 6'2"ers and you're not a 6'2"er.
Why? Can you tell?
Oh, 100%.
What the fuck?
Anyway, so we get our drinks. If you've ever been to said bar, there's these things called blue shits. And basically it's like a triple vodka shot, apparently. And WKD-esque drink or some kind of energy drink.
It's probably just
some kind
of knockoff.
Some kind of WKD, maybe energy drink type thing. So I ordered 3 of those bad boys.
But they're quite small considering that it's a triple vodka shot just mixed with juice.
Yeah, no, I think it's kind of like a pint,
Is it?
Sort
I
of.
can't remember.
They kind of are like that.
Yeah, true. Actually, they work like
almost solo cup like.
Yeah. But then, how many did you have?
3.
3. You had 4.
I had 4.
You had 4. I had 3.
No, there's no way. I had 3 and you had 2.
No,
because you had a Jaeger. Yeah, you had.
Oh, did I have 2 then? Okay.
Yes, yeah, I just got 3, and then I drank those decently quickly,
and then. Oh no, because I bottled it and I tried to down the Jaeger. That shows how long it's been since we went out.
You can't even do it.
Man, I couldn't even get a Jaeger down. Which was embarrassing. And then I can't. We came back and it was the weirdest trip back from a night out I think I've ever. It was just odd. I've had actually no, that's not true. I've had weird. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it was just. I feel we were all kind of at the same level of drunk at that point.
Yeah.
So we were just.
Yeah, everyone wasn't smashed then.
Just getting some pics of the outfits and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was on my way, but I wasn't.
Oh
there
yeah.
yet. And we were just kind of walking home. And the guys that were smoking, as they came past. That's
Oh
really
yeah,
like,
did you talk to them?
I think I
Well,
did.
that's when I was in that place having a piss.
I was
Wasn't
like,
it?
I was like, nice. Maybe, I don't know. I can't actually remember.
But just because he was smoking. Wait, so this guy's walking down the street smoking, and you're just stood there, and as he goes past, you go,
Nice.
He must have just been like, alright.
I can't actually remember if I spoke to him. I might have done. Anyway,
Well, we were walking behind them, and we could smell it, and we were like,
oh, that's
it
probably
would have been the
what it was.
worst time to smoke, though.
Oh mate, yeah,
Awful.
I wouldn't do that. Excuse guys.
But then, and then when we got back, didn't we? We had the music on pretty loud, didn't we? What did we
Yeah.
do?
We came in here into the lounge. We
Came
were
into-
recording in the lounge.
Yeah. Oh for God's sake! There's so many things we've missed.
We just keep forgetting to mention.
Yeah, and then we got back, had some music on, and then it kind of just all escalated. Wait, you didn't throw? You were fine until we went to bed.
I was very drunk.
You were very. So was everyone. And then
Yeah.
did we order any food? We probably ordered.
No. Shit, fuck's sake.
Surely we ordered a Mackey's or something.
I don't remember. Mate, I mean, you know why I don't remember.
I reckon we ordered a Mackey's. I think we
Zero
did.
recollection.
No,
mate.
we had a Domino's. Because we were literally
did have
there.
Domino's.
We did have Domino's.
We did have Domino's. That's what. Okay, carry on. Remember that one for later, guys.
And then, and then we were like, let's go to bed, basically afterwards, because everyone was pretty.
Yeah.
And
We carried on drinking after we got back for a bit. By the way.
yeah, and then I got into my room, and I didn't hear you on round one, did I?
No, you didn't.
So,
So I think I might have gone to bed. No, I think I threw up before I went to bed as well. I think I might have thrown up before I went
well,
to
that's
bed.
3 times.
No, twice.
Oh no, yeah, I didn't
So-
hear the first time.
So I think I threw up before I went to bed, and then I went to bed because I thought, I feel a bit better now, right? So I got some water, went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in bed, my head starts spinning. I'm like, oh no. I get up.
It's weird, right? It's so weird when you're drunk because you kind of like, you are almost at the point where you're throwing up. You're almost sober as well in the back of your mind. And
Yeah,
you just
in the
like
back, yeah.
you're literally spinning. You're like,
Fuck's
fuck's
sake.
sake.
Yep.
And then you kind of have to like put so much effort into like.
And it's like
stand
consciously
up.
thinking, like, damn it, man, I'm about to be sick. Why did I get this drunk?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So
See,
I've just got my
So at this point, I hear you kind of like run like
I've got my PJs on with no shirts.
because your door like his door's to the left of mine and the bathroom's to the right, so
Yeah.
like he has to run down the landing basically. So I run past because I'm just lying there at this point, like just I'd had a good night, I was fine. I was just lying there like, what's going on?
Past
Yeah,
it.
so I kind of sit up like, what the fuck was that? And then I just hear fucking some disgusting sounds. Like I wasn't feeling sick. I was just on the edge of being drunk. So this kind of thing you don't want to hear. Like
some big wretches.
yeah, some
I'd say.
big wretches.
Some-
Was
some-
the
some-
second time I was successful, or was it just dry?
Second time was, see, I can't remember if it was better or worse. Because I know one of them was just water and just like gunk.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And I think the second one was kind of like a paste almost. It was bad, bro. It was really
It was
bad.
paste.
Like, it was bad.
Just Domino's paste.
Like a wet paste.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And it was like a gooey paste, and it was not good.
Oh.
It was not good at all.
I don't
Domino's
know what-
colour as
You-
well.
Oh, you went to work the next day. I've just remembered that.
I did indeed, yes.
What a legend.
I
Like, what was
did.
that? What time shift was that?
It was a 12-9, so a 9-hour shift.
12/9.
It was a 9-hour shift.
Oh my god.
Yep. And
I just remember because we thought you were dead, you know. I don't know if we've ever told you this. I don't think we have.
I know you have.
Have we?
It
Because
has.
on that morning we were like we didn't see you, so we were like, oh, he's probably because you don't lie in much, and like
I mean, not
compared
more
to
now.
yeah, and like we hadn't seen you, and it was probably like 2 in the afternoon, so we were like, what's going on? And I'd messaged you on Snapchat, and you hadn't said
I hadn't
anything, so I
replied,
was
no.
like, what was this? And so we like slowly like tap on your door, we don't hear anything. So Ed's like, we should probably go in. So I like open it really slowly, like I'm just worried. And then Ed randomly goes, I think he might sleep like naked. And then I was like, oh, right,
Which,
this is gonna be great.
if you know me, I do.
Do you actually?
Of course I do, yeah.
Wait, so if you had been there, that could have been.
My blanket would have been on me, though.
Oh, true.
It's not
So
like
we go
I'll
in.
sleep blanket off, dick out.
I don't know. You sleep naked. That's fucking weird.
You're not.
No.
What do you sleep in?
Boxers.
No chance, mate. I need to be free.
Fair
So you're
enough.
telling me you're never free?
Or only in the shower.
No way. See, I can't. No, I gotta be free, bro. I gotta be free.
Fair enough. So then,
I'm a little lost.
fair enough. And then, I slowly just kicked the door open. You weren't there, so we were like, "Oh, it's probably at work." And then figured it out, and
That's when I thought I was dead, but I was actually manning a 9-hour shift
I mean, you looked so bad when you got back.
on a horrendous hangover, and I felt horrific the whole time, and I felt shit when I went to bed as well.
Really? You fine the next day?
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe just a bit tired.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our only 2 drinking stories. Actually, we haven't been
Drinking
pissed since.
stories.
No, we have.
We've been pissed since. We pissed the other week.
The other week, yeah.
I mean, we were planning on getting to quite a bit more stories. We were going to go on to individual stories, but I say we kind of filled the time up here, so...
It probably sounded like utter nonsense,
Yeah.
but I hope you guys enjoyed it though.
Yeah, so we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.